Cool.
Watch me turn into a werewolf, and I will haunt till the break of dawn. Don't you dare to try to stop me. This is the horn of the Black Swan.
There it is. Woo. What is up? I just stepped in a puddle. What is up, Insomniacs? Midnight Sun 518 here with a new upgrade. If I don't have a video out with my little initial kind of viewpoint of it, welcome to the Speed. I'm part of the Speed life now, so it's pretty sick. Anyways, today we're going to be installing some Redline tuning hood struts so that I don't have to worry about lifting up the hood myself anymore, because it's a pain in the butt. By a pain in the butt, I mean it's actually something that's like the most simplest thing. Anyways, moving on. I didn't want to have to do it, so I bought them and I installed them. Yeah, not a heck of a lot that goes into this install. You do need to get yourself a rivet gun. You do need to have a drill and some drill bits, right? A couple of wrenches and that kind of stuff. But if you guys own a tuner car or an overland rig or something like that, and this is not your first upgrade, then you'll have all of the above. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Here we go. So we have with us today the Redline tuning hood struts, which is freaking dope. So I got the hood strut installed, the Spiker Engineering one on the Tacoma, and I absolutely love it. And never again do I want to have to lift up a hood on my own. So I bought these, which are super cool. It should not be a difficult install. Like with the Tacoma, just drill a couple of holes, run a couple of rivets, and that's pretty much it, right? So we have the strut itself, obviously, and then there's two ends of that. You got the little ball end, and then the other end looks a little bit different. It's got like a seal cap kind of thing on it. But basically, this end gets screwed into the car, right? And that's one side of the strut, and then the other side gets riveted on, and that's the other side of the strut. And they are removable, so if you do put them on and have to take them off for whatever reason, you can totally do that. Okay, so a lot of this is going to be kind of winging it, because the instructions are clear, but not really that concise. So, first step, after you get your all hood opened up and stuff, is you're going to take a tape measure, and I've already kind of measured it, but you're going to be measuring from this bolt slash top of the hood mount bracket thing right here. You're going to be going up 14 inches, which is going to put it somewhere around up here. And then from this edge right here, you're going to go in 4 inches, right? And so it's about 2 inches here, which means just another about 2 inches going in here, which puts our mark right there, as you can see it. They recommend using tape, like masking tape, to, I don't know, line it up and stuff, but I just used a grease pen. It's really not that big of a deal. And yeah, so that is the spot where we are going to drill our first hole. So I'm gonna go get my drill bit, and we're gonna hope we don't mess this up. Outside of my cat slipping all over my windshield. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, always measure twice, because you never know when you're messing something up. Here's the point of no return. We have our 3/16 drill bit, and technically you should put a stopper on the end of this so that you don't drill entirely through your hood. Also, you should use a punch, right? And so, actually, you know what? So I don't have a punch, so I have a screw and a hammer. Beautiful. Sorry with the wind. Yeah, so I don't have black, but I do have this silver, which is fine for now. I can always top it off later, figure it out. But Just want to make sure you give it a little smidgen of love in there. And we'll give that a second to dry. While that's drying for a second, we got our rivet gun all set up. And then here's the bracket, and it is going to mount with the ball facing forward. Whoop. And we're going to mount the center hole right there, and then we'll try to make it as straight as possible so that we can drill the other ones after. Oh, fuck. That was loud. So we got that on there nice and good, and it looks pretty darn even. So now we're just gonna drill those other two holes, the one on the top and the one on the bottoms, and then we're gonna get 2 more rivets thrown in here. Now that's solidly in place, we can take off this bolt right here. Look at the front of the car, or it's the one at the far back of this bracket, and this is where we're going to end up mounting the other half too. So with that bolt now removed, we can install this little beautiful thing right here. So it comes with a washer, and then this weird bulb, as I dropped the washer, this weird bulb nut thing. Just kind of like screw that down into place in that exact spot that we pulled the bolt out. And then this, we're going to be using, if you have like a 1/2 inch deep socket, or in my case, I have a 1/2 inch ratcheting wrench. So I'm just going to get this all nice and tightened down with the wrench. All right, next step is they have you compress the springs just to cycle the gas and make sure everything works. So they said on carpet or on the concrete. I'm gonna do it on my little Ouija board mat thing here. You're gonna get both hands. I'm gonna have to do this with 2 hands. Oh, maybe not. And you're just gonna push down and cycle the spring. Cool. And do that a few times to make sure it's good to go. Awesome. Sweet. Next, we have the bottom end of the spring, or the bottom end of the shock, right, is this little thing right here. So this little plastic, I've got doodad right here, which is loose in the bag. You can just slide it up on top of that. But basically this is gonna pop down. Oh, it's hard to do with one hand. This is gonna pop down on here. Go and pop down just like this. And then this little tabby doodle, you're gonna slide forward to keep that crap from coming off. There we go, just like that. And now it's on there good. And then this top portion has this little pinch clip right here, so that's a lot better. And now that's in place. This one, however, we're just gonna lift the hood up and then we're gonna snap it into place. We don't have to take off that ring at all. We're just gonna pop it on. Like that. I'm gonna clear everything off of the hood here and check for clearance real quick. It shouldn't be a problem, but I'm just gonna verify. The one spring though is not enough to lift up the hood by itself, which is why we have the one for the other side. So I'm gonna check clearance, and then I'm gonna repeat that same step on the other side, but I'm not gonna show it to you because, well, it's the same thing. Well, there you have it. Redline tuning hood struts. It looks so good too. So you could leave this attached, or if you don't care, yeah, look how rusty it is. I'm gonna take mine off. I'm gonna set it over here with all my other car parts, like the one from the Tacoma that's in there somewhere, because I don't need it. Now I'm gonna keep them because if you, for whatever reason, need to take the hood struts off, you need a reason or need a way to hold the hood up, which isn't suspending it from the ceiling. So definitely keep the actual hood strut, but now we have those. There you have it, guys. That is the Redline tuning hood struts for the Mazda Speed 3. I am sure that all of the Redline tuning hood struts are probably the same for each of the cars, because they, like, I don't know, they have a couple of different versions. They have like the Quick, and then they have the Elite and all that sort of stuff. I couldn't really figure out, like, spec-wise what the difference was between them. I don't know if they're just like pressurized to a different value for the nitrogen inside of the cylinder itself or what. But I got the, I'm pretty sure it's the Elite version, because that's the one that they were offering at the time, because their other one was out of stock. Now it's a little bit more expensive. I don't remember the exact price. I'll have a link down below for you guys if you care. But yeah, they work great. They look great. And now I don't have to worry about the, like, lifting the hood myself, because I'm lazy, you know? I like it a lot. Anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And come back, because there is always going to be another video on that bad boy right there, my Tacoma, and on the Speed. Now this is the first, like, real upgrade for the Speed that I've done. So come back, because I got plenty more in store for the future. Look forward to it. See you guys next time, and that's on out.